Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.
In this video, I'm going to share with you, I don't know, 1 or 2 or maybe 3 of the biggest drawbacks of being in Dubai. Okay, and I'm able to give this perspective because I spent my first 40 years of my life in Dubai. My parents 55 years. My friends literally 3-4 generations they've stayed there. So breaking off from that cycle, now that I'm in Thailand, I ended it on my terms rather than being kicked out without a job, without a money, without a visa. You know, people do that when they reach a stage. So what has been my perspective when I look back, especially given the fact that I can go back, I have an option, but I choose not to. So I'll give my thoughts here, and you can let me know whether you agree, disagree. And I think you'll only relate to this if you have stayed in Dubai or been there. Otherwise, maybe it'll be a bit hard. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, my name is Loy Machedo. I specialize in personal branding and help people get well-paying jobs in UAE, especially Dubai. Then secondary markets are Middle East, Canada, Australia. Because I have my contacts and connections there, able to give feedback which normally you will not get checking online. And yes, people book my sessions for coaching, consulting, personal, professional issues. Anyway, details are put down below. So now, talking about Dubai. In my previous videos about Dubai, I've spoken about the fact that it's a very fake country. Fake in the sense, everyone's trying to show off their cars, their wealth, their house, their status, expensive clothes. They hang around in parties, you know, the typical city life where everyone wants to show off. And then I've also mentioned in my previous videos that you are your job, you are your position, you are the money. You identify as that. If you don't have that, nobody is going to bother. A little windy, yeah? Okay, but today I'll highlight on one particular aspect of Dubai that absolutely, I mean, stands out. And what happened was, you know, as usual, as just browsing Facebook as my wife was massaging my head, just going through Facebook feed, just see what are the updates or whatever. Once in a while I see people's feed, and there are some people who have been maintained a relationship for many years. So one of them was this particular female who worked in Citibank. This is when I was 20 years old. So nearly 26 years. So this female is still in the banking industry. Okay, she was a banker then, she's a banker now. And you know, when I saw a photograph, she kind of looked the same. Obviously I can't expect her to change drastically. She looked the same, face was the same, hairstyle was the same, dress style was the same. The only thing that changed was her boyfriend and husband and That's the only thing that changed. But rest, everything was the same. She was hanging around more or less with the same social elite class. She was dining in the same, not same, but you know, kind of like VIP joints. She was going to nightclubs. Yeah, even she's nearly 50, I think. But she still goes to nightclubs, to girls' night out, and have free alcohol and this and that. And so I just, you know, when I saw her profile, I went through a couple of, you know, went to her page and started to see all these. She still goes for picnics. She still goes for outings. And I just thought to myself, like, man, you haven't changed at all. What you were 26 years ago, you're more or less the same person. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Salary-wise, I don't know. I'm assuming should be roughly maybe 50% more. I doubt it's more than that. Lifestyle is the same. So overall, what I realized is this person has reached a point where now life is more like a routine. It's like a comfort zone. You know, you're very happy with the job that you have. You're very happy with your colleagues. You're very happy with your relationships. Obviously, can't expect her to change your boyfriend or husband every few months. So everything was the same. In fact, when I looked at the comments and looked at what she was putting as a feed, I didn't feel she has changed or evolved at all. Okay. So then out of curiosity, I moved to some other people. The only change I found was if in case a person was an employee and the person changed his or her career path and became an employer or started working in a company, running their own company. Okay, obviously you need to have a few changes. Or let's say the person was very big, fat and obese, and the person, you know, one of them I know who actually went through the same operation that I went through, bariatric surgery, and now before was just a typical guy, hogging food, eating and no exercise. Now this guy is a Iron Man. Iron Man is, you run, you swim I think 2 kilometers, you cycle I think 100 or 50 kilometers, and you run half marathon 21 kilometers. So from being a guy who was super fat and obese, he started his own business, he became an Iron Man, and so with him he has changed. But rest, everyone else, everybody else, same behavior, same routine, same everything. So now the question is like, what am I expecting? Am I expecting people to change drastically? Like, should everyone change? Is it wrong that people remain the same for the rest of their lives? Maybe someone's really happy. Maybe they have a perfect marriage. Maybe they have wonderful children. So why should they change? You know, I had to sit down and reflect and ask myself this important question. Let's assume in Dubai, I was getting a very, very big salary. Let's assume. Big salary for me would be, say, $20,000 per month. Or let's assume I ran a very successful business and I was making good money. Would I ever want to leave Dubai? The answer is no. Unequivocal, no, because making good money. So with good money comes a good life. You can buy whatever you like. You can spend money on so many things in Dubai. Girls was there, fun was there. You can train, all these sporting activities. There's so many things to do in Dubai. So many. professional. I would go under a professional coach for marathon running, for swimming, for keeping in shape, for triathlon, for cycling. I would have gone to Toastmaster clubs or public speaking or networking events. I would have done events where I could stand on stage and speak, and I wouldn't charge less, I would charge a lot of money. And obviously, yes, travel but then I said, what am I feeling bad about? Is it like trying to justify my existence and just because I don't have it, so everyone else is bad? And I think that is where the answer just dawned on me when I flipped the question on its head. If life had continued being perfect and better, I'd have been in Dubai, I'd have never changed my perspective. I'd been the same Loy Machedo that was age of 36. Never settle down, never have children, never have a family, never do full-time what he loved because he was in his comfort zone. Yeah, is to do what I love, but not completely, because UAE has restrictions. And earn big money, spend big money. But now, given the fact that I'm here, what is the difference? Here is where I found my peace. Coming to Thailand and starting all over again, I got a new experience, new life, new environment, new family, new lifestyle, new responsibilities. And is it better? The question is it better? Am I happier? And I think the best way to answer that is, if someone had given me the option, okay, you can come back to Dubai. Dubai is not going to persecute you for any of those videos. You can just delete them. You will earn $20,000 salary or big money or big partnership. You'll have a very comfortable life. To be honest with you, I would say no. I don't want that big money and big life. I'm very happy here, man. Really very happy. And I would never realize this. I think what I'm trying to share with you, if I were to summarize as a sentence, when you're in your comfort zone and when you're happy, you don't want to check out any new possibilities of life. But when you are pushed out of your comfort zone, in a new environment, new experience, new relationship, new everything, you want to make things work. You want to make things better. And I am in a better place. I would have never got this experience of Thailand, of having a Thai wife, of having a baby, of having a family, of having new responsibilities. I would have never had that had I been in my comfort zone. And life would be so incomplete, man. Just imagine, the whole chunk of this experience would never exist if I continued my life in Dubai. And if I could step back and look at my whole timeline, I would say, no way, man. You need to go through this. This has made me a better person. So, how do you know if life in Dubai is a drawback for you? Is if for the last 5 or 10 years, you have been the same person that you are, more or less earning the same income, more or less the same company, the same friends, the same relatives, the same outings, the same environments, and you have started to coast. Now, maybe you found your true calling, maybe. Like, for example, me, I found my true calling here. I don't want to change anything. Very happy. But yes, evolve, yes. Earn better money, yes. But be the person that I am. would I want to go back to my life in Dubai, which was far more luxurious and expensive and amazing, amazing. It was fun. It was a different kind of fun. The answer would be no. I'm happy where I'm. It's like it's less, but the peace of mind, the joy, the calmness. Like, see, right now this is I think 7 o'clock, 7:30 in the morning. I don't think I could ever do this in Dubai. Walk with nature. Maybe there'd be other perks and benefits. I'll just summarize, I'll conclude by telling you this. You have just one life. You know that, I know that. If you have the option to travel somewhere else, to see life, some other country, to meet new people, to have new experiences, to try something new, not just as a one-off thing like going for a holiday 3 days, ate some different food and hey, enough. No, genuinely try something new. I would say take your one last shot, because as you grow older, your ability to make these changes, these radical changes, becomes less. See, now I'm 46, going to be 50. It's going to be impossibly hard for me to completely reinvent myself. I'm pretty sure even this friend of mine, old friend, now at 50, going to be, like, I think she is more than that. You can't radically change your life. The only thing is, if you are thrown out of the country and you don't have an option, then you are forced. And then maybe that might be the new phase. So, if you are between 30, say 25 to 45, 25 to 45, that's your buffer. Make the changes that you have to. Because after that, game over. Then, just set sail, let the wind take you, the tide, make the maximum out of life. And then one fine day we go old and game over. But I can definitely assure you that I'm in a much better place. Much better place. And happy. So yeah, that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Good, bad, ugly, feel free. You guys take care. My wife has come. And morning shopping. What do you bought? Pork and baby. Yeah? Okay. Okay. Ciao. See you guys.